Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's Take Out 234 back at it, and I haven't done a video in a while because I couldn't find the charger for my video camera, and my iPhone is pretty much full. So I'm gonna do a little quick video, update video of some of the newest additions to my collection, and probably some of the stuff that you guys have seen before and stuff I ain't do a video on yet or whatever. But this is my black-eyed Phantom I got from Andy at Nerd. He hooked me up. This is her, just in case anybody doesn't believe that I got one of these. Yeah, she's here. She's not the nicest snake at all by any means. She will bite me. I'm surprised her mouth isn't open right now trying to get me, but there she is. I gotta actually clean out her cage. She just took a dump and a piss. If you were standing where I'm at, you would really smell it. So that's her little setup. Growing her slowly. She's eating wrap-ups right now. Hopefully in another week or two, another couple of weeks I should say, I'll have her on, you know, small rats, wieners, stuff like that. Alright, y'all. This is my platinum het orange gold stripe female. I also got her from Nerd. I got her from Andy. He hooked me up with this one too. She's really nice. She has a large rat in her, so I don't really want to disturb her too much. But she's pretty nice. She doesn't bite me at all. She doesn't try to bite me, nothing like that. The only time she acts up is when you start waving the rat in her face. Other than that, she's pretty cool. She's got a nice back pattern. Her neck pattern has orange gold stripe written all over it. And of course, you know, relax, girl. Hold on. 5:15. Relax. 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 Move. Come on, relax. And of course, y'all know about the floating epicness she's got going on here. She's got a real serious floating tail. A very epic floating tail. As Shane from SC Constrictors would say. So I love this girl. She's very pretty. From the first time I laid eyes on her, I said I had to get her, and I got her. So this is her. Hopefully in a couple of years she'll give me some orange gold stripes. Yeah, this is my female genetic stripe. I got her and her sister in a deal. And her sister is not as big a eater as she is. When you see her sister, you'll see what I'm talking about. The paper's wet from the water because I was just moving it around and the water splashed a little bit. But this is her. She has a crazy feed response. I'm surprised she didn't try to tag me when I opened up the cover. She eats like a horse. Right now she has a large and a medium rat inside of her. I'm feeding her smaller meals more often, like every 5 days. Trying to put some size on her. She's really getting big. I mean, from the time I got her until now, she's really exploded when it came to growth. Like I said, she's a voracious eater. She's not bad at all. She can be easily handled. I definitely handle her because if I handle her, I'll be handling her with one hand, and that's a little uncomfortable. But she's great. It's my first genetic stripe, her and her sister. I plan to do a couple of things with them in the future. And yeah, this is her. I mean, I don't know how it's coming out on the camera, but she has that intense genetic stripe yellow head along with that yellow that goes along the stripe. She doesn't have a stripe going all the way down her back, but you know, she's still beautiful to me. I love her. And like I said, she eats like a pig, and I love snakes that eat like a pig. Yeah, alright, so this is my little female Amel I got from Rodney Bolich at the August Hamburg show. She's in shed right now. She still looks real good. She has a nice long dorsal stripe. She's a great eater. I mean, it almost seems like she just came out of shed yesterday, and I fed her 2 times and she went back into shed again, so she's really growing. Plan to do some Amel stuff. I'm gonna get a male at a later date. I'm just waiting for her to put on some size and some age before I get a male to go with her. But yeah, she's beautiful. Like I said, she's got a nice long dorsal stripe. I'll pick her up, but she's a little more manageable than a genetic stripe. But yeah, this is her. Give you a close-up on her. Nice red eyes. Even in shed, she still looks really good. Yeah, there she goes. Alright, so that's her, my little Amel female. Just a quick update on a couple of them. Alright, this is my little male head orange gold stripe. I also got him from Nerd. He's in shed right now, so he doesn't look his best, but I said I'll do a quick video on him. When he's out of shed, man, he's beautiful. I mean, those spots on his back, they're all like a real bright color to them in comparison to the rest of him. When I first got him, he didn't eat good. He wasn't feeding too good. He wasn't shedding properly, and then all of a sudden, this guy just started eating like a horse. He eats in shed. I'm actually waiting for him to come out of shed before I feed him again. I'm gonna try and get a close-up on his eyes. If you notice, his eyes, let me see, yeah, his eyes are turning silver. They look pretty orange right now from what I see in the camera, but they're changing. Like if you take a picture with a camera, you will see like it's looking almost like grayish. So that's him. I mean, he's still pretty shy. Just gonna get him to move around. And like I said, he's in shed right now, so he's not really too keen on being handled and touched. He should actually peel his skin, come out of his skin, and by tomorrow, if not by the day after, put a little water inside there to help to open with the shedding. Yeah, but this is my male head orange gold stripe. Like I said, he's gonna go with that female platinum head orange gold stripe, and hopefully in a couple of years I'll make some OGS's. Alright, that's my little female genetic stripe, sister to the other one that I showed you, and she is, like I said, much smaller. Her eating is starting to come along now. She's starting to eat. She's starting to have that feed response. If you look at her right now, she just ate about 2 days ago, and she looks like she wants to eat again. Sorry about the shadow. I don't have a light for this camera, but yeah, there she goes. I mean, I doubt her colors come out as good as she looks. Like I said, she also has that intense yellow and stuff. I mean, I think if I offered her something right now, she'll take it. So yeah, that's her. Very nice. I mean, outside of her feed response, she's very, very nice. She won't bite you. She won't do any of that stuff. Probably feed her again on Sunday. Try to put some size on her. I started doing the more smaller, frequent meal stuff. Looks like it puts better size on them. So yeah, that's all. Alright, so this is just an update of some of the new stuff that I got. Alright, y'all, continuing with the update. Anybody that's been following me knows I got a Sunfire Female. She's deep in shed right now, but I just want to show you guys how huge she is. This cage right here is 6 by 30. Me and one of my homies built it. But yeah, she's deep in shed right now. I mean, there's no real good light shining on her, but I mean, she's got to be at least pushing 10 feet right now. She's a year and 3 months old, and when I've been following y'all saw her when I had her as a baby. Yeah, this is her getting big, deep in shed right now. Alright, and down here is my Platty girl. If anybody been following me, y'all also know about this girl right here. She is big. She started pushing in her old cage, kind of messed up her nose. Got her in this one here, and she stopped pushing. She's happy in here. I mean, as you can see, there's a whole lot of room inside here. I use this paper. Seems to be pretty absorbent. It's a little wet now because she just ate 2 chickens. If you take a look, she has a huge lump in her, down in 2 chickens. Trying to slam her so I could do something with her next year. But yeah, that's her. Like I said, she's gotten much bigger from when I've had her. She's got to be pushing 12 feet by now. She's pretty slim for a 12-footer. I'm trying to thicken her up a little bit. But yeah, that's her. In her cage, like I said, it's a custom built cage. I didn't paint the outside yet. Gonna do that at a later date. Alright. This is my het Amel with Calico blood in her. She I kind of found out that he was started off as a he. Turned out that he's a she. She just finished eating a jumbo. She has a pretty nice temperament. Hasn't ever got at me. She's got some great colors. Love her to death. Just feeding her up now. Trying to get her big and up to size. My tiger het blonde. She's in shed right now. If you guys remember her, she was a tiny little thing. I mean, the biggest part of her body, I think, was the size of her neck now. She eats great. 2, maybe 3 jumbos at a time, depending on the day. Pretty soon, I'm going to get her out of here, get her on rabbits, and try and size her up a little bit too. Like I said, she's in shed. Just look at her eyes. I mean, maybe you might not be able to see it, but they're really gray. She's a cool girl. Never took a swipe at me or nothing like that. Pretty awesome. Love her to death. Alright, so there she goes.